I mean,
oh my God.
Yeah. You guys see on camera, this is like the most dangerous duo to ever touch a racing paddock, right?
In terms of racing, I always believed. And I knew with the team he had behind him that it was honestly only a matter of time. Because honestly, a lot of people would ask me from all the traveling, they're like, are you just doing this for fun or do you really believe? I was like, no, I wholeheartedly believe that he has what it takes to be something in the racing world, for sure. RPM is a small portion of it. It is the foundation of it. We made the best of it as best as we could.
Yeah.
But he knows at a certain point, like, you just can't do anything else. But I think the simulator came a long way as well. Like, that helped lay a foundation. We would just practice different disciplines all the time. Rallying, drifting, just driving for fun, selling pink skirts.
On RuneScape.
Yeah. I think that, in a way, like, I truly believe that helps in some way, shape, or form, because he has the seat of the pants feel, and that adds an extra, like, 3D chest layer of adapting eyes, hands, and just feeling, like, learning different ways to absorb more information from the things he's driving to adapt and progress very quickly, as you know.
I think RPM was like, what it, I think at least taught me was no matter what you're driving, no matter how small or insignificant it may seem, is always take it serious. I think that was like,
oh yeah, that's a very good point.
Indoor karting is indoor karting, right? But I think that what really taught me with the stuff we did at RPM was even you could be in like the slowest, I mean those karts were like 10 years old. Like even for rental indoor karting, it was like small track, slow karts, but you still treat it like, it's a world championship. Yeah. I think that's what it came down to, was like, you can always find value in something. And I think that's what we learned a lot. Like, instead of complaining about all the karts being different and then, this one's not as quick or doesn't have the steering as the other one, of taking it as a lesson to adapt. And I think that's really what we learned at RPM.
100%, yep. I kind of expected him to drive the way he does, in a way, like the way he adapts quickly and all that stuff, because that's a lot of the stuff that we really try to like practice on. But once I saw it in person and in socials after the fact, I was still like pretty blown away that the way he drives, and he continues the evolution of his driving. Yeah, it's pretty nice. Good job.
Hell yeah. Being someone that saw me at the beginning of my career is, you gain knowledge and you gain experience, and your sort of personality in the sport can change, but you still are the one that sort of taught me my language in the sport and how I go and approach talking about karts and cars and tracks and stuff like that. So almost having like, basically like if you were in a dialect, right? Like if we're in one part of Spain and you go to another, you're speaking the same language, but you sort of taught me this dialect from whether it was Initial D or the stuff we did at RPM, and being able to have someone like that in the paddock with you, that forget what the engineers say, what the mechanics say, what the commentators are saying that you're doing. Like, we can go and sit down and have a chat, and you know exactly where I'm at just by what I'm saying, good or bad. And so I think that's really, really special, and it's something that you can't replicate unless you continue to bring that person that was there from the start with you.
Get over here, banana boy!
He stole my cock. I just think it's sick that like going to these events, like I've only been doing this for 5 years now. So even before, you know, I was driving, when we were just messing around at RPM, whether it was like Super G, like 2019 was the last FD I went to. I had not touched a racetrack competitively in my, you know, at all. So like, I'm still kind of just a fan like at these events, you know, and it's crazy now to be in the sport and know everyone that we do, that it's like, oh, we just get to go into like Dean's pit box and go look at the car, and like Jared's inviting my parents up to the commentator booth to say what's up. And even today at the post-race event, the Ken Block sort of celebration at Peterson Auto Museum, you know, we're all just literally like standing around. It's me, you, Travis Pastrana, and Micah Block. Like, it's kind of ridiculous because it's always nuts because I didn't grow up, you know, in this world. So these are all like new connections, and it's definitely strange, you know, especially the Von Gittin Juniors, Travis Pastrana's, like, they all were doing what I'm doing now while I was growing up watching them.
You're talking to Robbie Nishida, Mr. Kira from Rocket Bunny, and I'm picturing a map of Hoboken, New Jersey, and I'm just like, this kid out of like nowhere in Hoboken, New Jersey is over here just hanging out with these people, like these legends in the sport, and they know him, they're inviting him out to do stuff. Like, it's just
to go from asking for autographs to literally like catching up with these people of like, we were on the same racetrack a couple months ago. Rest in peace, Nitro Cross. Shout out Throw One. But to go from, you know, asking for autographs and pictures and then like hoping and praying that at some point you'll see these people again, to now like, I have so many people on my phone and I can just like hit them up whenever they're at events and be like, yo, let's go chill. Like, that's awesome.
Yeah,
so it's really special.
Yeah, and that's all just because of the type of person you are, the way that your parents raised you, but your energy, the type of person you are, like 100%. Yeah, it was always meant to be.